Belisi, you gotta move in here. So we're talking about the two types of third declension adjectives in Unit 10, introduced in Unit 10. The first type is really the basic type of third declension adjectives. It's not; these are not special and function in the same way as third declension nouns. Okay. What's true of them, however, is that they are older class than the adjectives that we're used to. We're used to adjectives of the type agathos, which have three genders and a whole set of endings. And these are, because they're older, they go back to the system in Indo-European, which did not have a distinct set of endings for masculine is against feminine or feminine against masculine. There's one set of forms for animated things and one for neuter things. So third declension adjectives have one form that's both masculine and feminine, and one form that's neuter. And these are the adjectives of the type eudaimon. Okay, so let's look at the masculine and feminine forms, and then we'll look at the neuter ones. The inflection here is exactly like the inflection of the noun daimon in the masculine and feminine forms. Maybe we should mark up there because this is m/f there. So eudaimon, the genitive is eudaimonos. The dative is going to be eudaimone, and the accusative eudaimona. Okay, accent is persistent. And the forms in the plural are what you would expect. They're just like the inflection of daimon, the dative plural form. You might want to put that underneath here. Is it's s own, eudaimose, for example, ase in the case of this adjective, and then as. Okay, so that's straightforward and plain third declension forms. The neuter is a little bit weirder. Okay, we haven't had third declension neuters except until this lesson, and the only ones we got there are S-stems. But these are third declension consonantal neuters. So the nominative singular is eudaimon, no ending. That's just the stem. Okay, and the accent moves up to the third to last syllable. Okay, and then the endings are like the masculine and the genitive eudaimonos and eudaimone, and then accusative again eudaimon, with the accent on the first syllable. Again, there are no surprises in the plural. It's going to be eudaimona, eudaimonon, eudaimose, and then domino, rather. Okay, so we'll think tricky about these forms. So the only thing that's peculiar, I think, about this form is the accent in the noun and accusative, but it's an adjective. It works the same, has the same form whether it's masculine or feminine. The neuter has these distinctive forms that are associated with the neuter endings, which I don't think present any particular problem. Okay. What is more challenging are a much larger class of third declension adjectives, the S-stems. Okay. And eudaimon, by the way, means fortunate. With daimon is one of the words for God. Eudaimon means with a daimon that's favorable, whoever the daimon is. Something is fortunate or lucky or something like that. The other adjective that we're going to look at is an S-stem adjective, which represents a much larger class of third declension nouns. The book uses the word eugenes, the L again meaning well, and this is using the same stem as the S-stem neuter noun, as we've had. So the nominative in the masculine and feminine forms is eugenes with an acute, and then the neuter, I'll make that masculine and feminine, the neuter is eugenes with an ES ending. Okay, well, maybe you can see what's going on here. Okay, the genitive, this is going to be analogous to the S-stem nouns of the type genos. Okay, that's masculine, feminine. Is it working?
Nope.
There you go, and then neuter. Okay, so the genitive is going to be eugenous. Okay, just like in the in the nouns of the genos type of
Is it
genu
accented on the end?
on the last syllable. Okay. Elgenus, the same for the. It's going to be circumflex, yeah. Elgene, again for the dative, and then ei, yep, yep, and then the no, it's got a circumflex. Right. It's from esse and essos. Okay, that's you're getting elgenus, and now elgene from elgenessa with an eta in the accusative singular. Okay, that also tells you we're going to have a circumflex on that eta. The neuter forms are the same in the genitive and the dative as the masculine and feminine, and the neuter, accusative, and nominative are the same, so it's elgeness again. So this inflection is analogous to the inflection of the genos type third declension neuters, okay? In the plural, maybe we can do it by just looking at the endings. You're going to get, for the masculine, let's do a new screen, okay? And look at the nominative, genitive, dative, accusative of the masculine and feminine plurals. Okay, you're going to get elgenes, E-I-S, okay, and then elgenes in the accusative plural again, in the masculine and feminine forms, and then elgenon with the circumflex on the omega, and elgenesi in the dative plural. So this is the same kind of things that are happening here as you see, for example, in the Basilov's type nouns. We've got missing consonants. In this case, it's an S, and there it's a U or a W or a Y. And then in the neuter forms, you're going to have elgene, because elgenessa is going to give you what looks like a feminine nominative ending with an eta and a circumflex, not an acute.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, because it's the result of the contraction of genessa. Elgene, elgenon, genesin, it's the same, and then elgene again. So these are variations on theme, but this is, again, to repeat, a very large class of nouns, very much worth learning, and analogous to what we've already seen in the terms of this declension nouns.